Hi everyone. So I am filming a wax melt empties video now. I have tons of wax melt empties in here, Scentsy, candle, samplers, and then of course I always separate out too like the empty polypro bag. So let's dive in. I really quick want to go over a few samplers that I finished. So the first one I finished was cotton candy sampler. These are all from Body's Harmony. You can kind of see in there like the different scents. I think I showed this in a haul video at some point, so if you want to know the scents in depth, you can, check out that Body's Harmony video I did a while back. But honestly, I love the Body's Harmony samplers. No complaints. I feel like they all perform really well. If you like any of the scents in these samplers, I would definitely make note of them and do them in like a custom when she offers customs, which I think she was taking a little break from doing customs, but typically she offers them approximately every month and a half ish. And I've done customs with her before. I really like them. So yeah, this one was the cotton candy sampler. I tended to do this in either my living room or my office because the base of them all has a cotton candy note. They all kind of go together, and so I didn't mind, even though they weren't the same scent, I didn't mind doing like a couple of these different little scent shots in the same room because they all like complement each other because they're all with a cotton candy base. So yeah, I really liked it. And then a few times I would just do like one in my bathroom warmer or something like that, but a couple times I did do these in like my office area. So really liked this. We have the strawberry pound cake sampler from Body's Harmony again. So I don't know if you'll be able to even read any of these in here, but I really liked them. Again, with the cotton candy one. Because it's not necessarily a sampler I would do like purely in the bathroom. I mean, I don't mind doing bakery in the bathroom. I know some people it's like a little odd to do like strawberry pound cake in the bathroom, but I don't mind. I think it's pretty. But like I said, all these scents complement each other. So sometimes I would do like 3 of these little scent shots just in the different warmers in my office, and I thought it would smell really good. I purposely tried to do ones that I felt like would go together really well. I mean, I think they could all go together, but some of them were like strawberry pound cake and maybe a little bit more like body care leaning, coconut, vanilla sugar, pink sugar, whatever, those kind of body care-ish side notes as well. I might have done those together at once, or maybe those ones I would do like one-off scent shot in the bathrooms or whatever, but I really liked it. Thought it was really good. The strongest of all the samplers, I think, was this one, the fresh cut grass sampler. This is one I more purely did in my bathroom warmers. I don't know. I mean, you could totally, again, split this up through like an open concept area because mainly it was fresh cut grass strong, plus whatever like complimentary like note was in here. I mean, they were all really good, but this one I remember smelling very strongly. I really liked it. I thought the sampler was super fun, especially for the spring summertime. Probably not something like, I don't think I would do a fresh cut grass scent all year long, but it was kind of fun, just something fun to do, especially because I don't need a huge quantity of fresh cut grass. It was kind of nice to have it in the sampler. So really like it. I've gotten Body's Harmony samplers in the past. I'm really impressed. I always really love them. Let me do this sampler. So this, I don't know why it's in this bag because Rose Girl's sampler organza bags don't look like this. So I must have ended up using its actual organza bag for something else. But this is probably not a year, but going on a year-ish, because I remember I got this sampler plus the Halloween like fall time sampler at the same time. And that had to have been like August or September. So this was the Speechless sampler. I'll just kind of go through and show the bags really quickly. I really liked it. All of these, again, were very complimentary. So you could do, even though there was only 2 cubes, I could split this up in all my living room warmers with a few of these bags because the Speechless was just so strong that they all just went and meshed well together. This one, Speechless, is definitely strong. In some cases, it overpowered the notes it was mixed with, but I love Speechless. I would totally get any of these scents again in mini melter form if I ever saw them. I don't need it right now, but it's such a good, bright summertime scent. So good if you're like cleaning, if you want something fresh and bright. Satsuma really is like, sorry, not Satsuma, but Speechless, which Satsuma is in it. I think it's Satsuma, Raindrops, and something else. Now I can't remember what comprises Speechless, but it's so good, very strong and overpowering, like I said. So you definitely have to like Speechless to enjoy that sampler, but it was just so good and fresh and I just loved it. I have tried now a few Candles by Victoria scent shots. I just wanted to give it a try because she was having a 4th of July sale, which I did make a little order. I know I'm saying like I'm trying not to order during the summer, but I did make a little order. The first scent shots I did was Neptune's Oasis. This one I split up. So this is what I've been doing with Candles by Victoria. I just cut them in half and do them in my office warmers. I will say this one I probably could have cut in 4ths and did it in all 4 of my office warmers because it was so strong. Almost headache inducing, so strong, but not. Like I still enjoyed it. I thought it was really good, just so strong and long lasting. This lasted the entire day. I think it could have gone longer, but again, like scent is my hobby, so I kind of like changing it up every day. But yeah, super strong and long lasting. I love the soft wax. This one was really good. I could see myself getting it again. I didn't repurchase it in my last order I made over the 4th of July, but I could maybe see getting it again in the future. This one was Blueberry Cornbread. Just like on Cold, I didn't really love it. I think there's something a little off about the cornbread note. I didn't even really pick up blueberry. There's just something weird about the cornbread. I don't like it. It was very strong, or I shouldn't say long lasting. I think it was probably long lasting, but very strong, like leaked out of my office a little bit when I was doing this one evening, but yeah. Once I turned off the warmers for the night, the next morning I just changed it, even though I feel like it could have gone longer. I don't think I'll buy her cornbread blends again. Just something a little off to my nose with those ones. This one I loved, and it's kind of the reason I ended up making a 4th of July sale order with Candles by Victoria. I almost didn't, but like last night I just decided, yeah, I want to order this again. Pink Cupcake, so delicious. She just describes it as a true vanilla cupcake scent. I would almost describe it like an in-between of like the cupcake batter versus it baked. Like it's a little in between, like maybe you're baking it in the oven but it's not quite done, like it's still, you know, you put the toothpick in and it's still very raw, the batter. Like it's kind of in between. It's not a full-on batter, but it's not a full-on like baked cupcake. It is amazing. I will say this scent is one that I feel like you could easily go nose blind to. I smelled it right when it was warming, then after like an hour I'm like, is it over? Is this done? Is this one not long lasting? Walked out of the office, did something else, maybe took the girls on a potty break. Where's Minnie? Is she? Yeah, Minnie's still back there. Came back, it was amazing. It was still so good. I loved it. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think something about this Pure Vanilla Bakery, like you can kind of go nose blind to it, but it really is good and long lasting. When it was kind of on its tail end of kind of like fading away and changing it, I ended up mixing it with a different like fruity note, which actually is in here somewhere that I'll talk about, but I just felt like, you know, maybe mixing it, adding a little bit of bakery to a fruity scent, and it was just really good. I loved it. So you'll see this in my Candles by Victoria haul whenever that comes in. Really enjoyed that. Let's see. I will do my clams. So I have 2 of the Bewitching wax clams. The first one is Sweet Enchantment. This one was really good. A very nice lemon, kind of a tart lemon, but the blend overall is sweet because of the other scent notes in here. I really liked it. It was like medium to strong, and all of Bewitching Wax Co.'s wax is really long lasting. So I really enjoyed this. And then I finished this one off. the Cauldron shop. I think I talked about this in my last wax melt empties. It was really good. A nice like bready blueberry bakery scent. I did enjoy it. I do kind of wish it was stronger on the blueberry. I think it was stronger on like the warm honey cornbread, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. Again, pretty long lasting. I have 2 Bathing Garden clams. The first one is Raspberry Hearts. This one was really, let me look. I wrote a note. This one was really, really nice. It wasn't a floral raspberry. Sometimes raspberry scents can come off floral. I thought it was a really good like raspberry jam kind of a scent. I really liked it. A good fruity with like a little bit of bakery in the background, but mainly raspberry. And I would say it was like a strong medium. Does that make sense? A strong medium. Not quite strong, but it was on the strong end for medium. So this was good. I actually just organized all my Bathing Garden clams, and I am really going to try to prioritize melting some of my Bathing Garden collection because it's just so large, and I don't typically reach for it for some reason, but I really want to figure out which scents I like, and I just don't want it to sit in my collection even though it's beautiful. This next one is Love Coffee, and I'm not gonna lie, this one wasn't that impressive. I warmed it throughout my living room area and on a tea light warmer, and I just didn't notice it. So I don't know if the room was too large, like if this would do better in a smaller room. But yeah, definitely wasn't like a strong or memorable coffee scent. We have a handful of Scentsy clams. I'll go over the ones that I've talked about before. This is Hey Tiger Lily. I absolutely love it. This is like one of the reasons I got a club. Yeah, it is just like amazing. Such a strong powerhouse scent. You do have to like floral, obviously, but it is amazing. And there's just something reminiscent about it to me. I don't know. I just absolutely love it. Such a good springtime, summertime scent. But it's something I could consider maybe doing in the winter if I just am like, oh, I want to escape to a warm summertime scent or something like this. It's just really, really good. I love it. Very long lasting, very strong. Okay, did I do any other ones? Oh, I've done these ones before. Dumbo, really, really good. I love it. This is another one that I feel like is really long lasting. Really enjoy it. It's in my club. It'll stay in my club. This one is totally Minnie. I do really enjoy it. It's a little bit on the lighter side compared to the other 2 scents that I've just talked about, but it is good, and I still feel like it's long lasting. It's just probably more of a light scent. Stronger if you do it in a smaller room, but yeah, definitely not a powerhouse scent. I'm torn. I want to keep it in my club just because it reminds me of Minnie, my dog. But it's not like, if it came down to it, I'd probably be okay with taking it out because I think this is like in their normal line. Like, I don't think it's going away. Not sure. If it was going away, I probably would keep it in my club, but I might take it out. Well, I don't have to decide now. My next club doesn't process until September, I think. I will have a Scentsy club haul coming up soon because my July one just processed. I did these Valentine's Day ones because I wanted to know, do I keep them in my club, yes or no, because I hadn't actually warmed these 2 scents. The answer is yes, I love them. The first one is It's Love. It is so good. I love this. I feel like this was a really good performer. This is in my club and it'll stay there because it's a always get my bar or something. Like, it's no longer available. So I really liked this. I just picked up more in the clearance, not of this, but more items of it, the Scentsy Soak and hand cream or something like that, and I'm really excited about it. I really, really love it. You're the One. This was surprisingly strong. I didn't think it was going to be that strong, but I would say this is a pretty powerhouse scent. It reminds me of a shampoo and conditioner. I think Garnier Fructis, and I think it's because of the apple, the green apple. I love it. It is so good, and I'm keeping it in my club for sure. I really, really like this one. It was so strong and so long lasting. Sparkling Magnolia. The funny thing is, when I first started warming this, immediately I took it out of my club because like everyone says it's light, but it gives me performance vibes of Minnie Mouse where it's light, but it's there and it's long lasting. It's just not a powerhouse scent. Like I feel like this would be a good scent if company was coming over because it's not going to overwhelm them. I did this in my office on like a hot day. I feel like on a hot day when the sun is like beating into the room, it's really, really warm, scents usually do well, even if they're on the lighter end. And I kept getting whiffs of this. I will say though, it's because I have a warmer right on my desk that sits like a foot away from me. I think that's why it did good. If I were to do this in any other room, I don't think I would smell it. So I'm torn. I am getting another bar of this in my Scentsy club. Is it something I need long term? I don't know. Like, I don't feel like this would perform good in the winter time when it's like cold. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm definitely gonna make cuts to my next Scentsy club. I don't want it to be huge and like just I don't need it to be like 30 bars like what it is now. The reason my Scentsy clubs have been so big lately is honestly because I've been experimenting with different Scentsy scents, but I'd love it to stay around like 15 bars or less. I don't need that many Scentsy bars coming to me at once. Or what I'm thinking of is like maybe eventually I'll just push it out to quarterly, because then if like 30 bars are coming to me on a quarterly basis, like that's not that bad, I feel. I don't know. I'm just trying to like rationalize a huge club, but I don't think I need that many bars. So I really want to make cuts on things that are permanent, but seasonal collections where I can get them at any time, or just scents that I'm not that crazy about that I don't think I'm going to warm that frequently. They probably don't need to be in my club. I don't know. I'm torn. This one, I think when I had gotten this in, I was like, nothing too crazy. But when I warmed it, I actually really loved it. This Amazon Rain, I think, is my Scentsy consultant, like Hannah's. I think it's one of her favorites. And when I actually went to warm it, I loved it. And I can't remember for sure, but I think I put this in my club right before it processed because I really liked it. And this was the only one in my collection. There is something reminiscent about it. And I don't know. I think when I actually went to warm it, this is why you can't judge things on cold sniff impressions alone. Because when I actually went to warm this, I loved it. Like there was just something about it that I just kept going back to sniff. It's pretty. I think this is how Hannah described it too. It's kind of like all different scent categories. It's like pretty, body care, aquatic, floral. There's just something about it that's just so nice. Yeah, I don't know. I really, really like it. I feel like this would again be a really good scent to do if you had company over. It is really, really pretty. And then my last Scentsy bar, I just wanted to try. I did it on kind of a cold, rainy day. This seems to me like it would be a better fall time scent. This is Blueberry Pancakes. I did not put it in my club for Bring Back My Bar, so you can't get it anymore, which I'm not sad about. So I actually ended up liking it more on warm. So again, never judge things on cold sniff, first impressions alone, but it's not something like I'm not heartbroken that I didn't add it into my club. It's so far it's been long lasting, but there's something about it that doesn't remind me of Blueberry Pancakes. This smells like a spiced something. Like this smells like fall baking spices, but I don't put spices in my pancakes personally, so I don't really know why it is so spicy. Not cinnamon spicy, but like I'm saying, just baking spices. I don't really pick up blueberries. If it's blueberries, it's not like the vendor blueberry that I'm used to. It's more of a baked blueberry scent, I guess. But it just doesn't smell like pancakes to me. If I take away the idea of it being a blueberry bakery and just warm it and just think like a nice spicy fall time scent, then I kind of like it. But it's just not the blueberry bakery scent that I was envisioning. But yeah, it was good. If you like a strong powerhouse, like a little more spicy leaning bakery, you'd probably enjoy this. Okay, I'm just gonna go over these. It's not wax, but it's Scentsy. So these are 2 dryer disc packs that I just finished up. I'm never gonna get these dryer discs like again from Scentsy unless it came in like a whiff box or something. Then I'd gladly use it, but I don't use these in the dryer. The first time I did use them in the dryer, I just don't feel like it scents my clothes very well. And it's not like it replaces a lint, what are they called? A dryer sheet, because you still need like, I actually got these lint wool balls from Trader Joe's to use in like conjunction with these, because your clothes, this isn't like a static remover, but I just don't feel like it scented the clothes. So I thought, how else can I use these? Because they were just sitting like in a drawer. Then I thought I will put these in drawers. So I put them in like my sock drawer, in our little hand towel drawer. It scented the drawer really strongly for like a day, but I don't feel like I smell it anymore. I'm just gonna leave it in there for a few more weeks or something until I forget about them, because why not? But I don't know. I don't feel like these are super long lasting and strong, and I don't feel like they scent your clothes very well. So yeah, I probably wouldn't get these again, but fun to try out. I just wanted to try out the different products in their laundry line. So let's just do my non-wax empty, because I just have one hand soap. This is Fresh as a Daisy hand soap. Really good, a nice scent, no complaints, enjoyed it. This is a Glade candle, kind of random. I don't know why, but like nowhere on here says like the actual scent. But I screenshotted a picture and I'll put it up here on the screen. It's like strawberry ice cream or something like that. It was really affordable. I think it was like $5.99 at Target. But once you burn this, it goes quick. And if you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but when I first got it in, it was actually, the wicks were kind of like not that even. They look okay now, but this was super good and really strong. I really enjoyed this, but like I said, it went quick. I think I had this for like 3 burns or something, and then it pretty much like, I don't know, it went kind of quick. And you can kind of see there on the side, it doesn't burn like all the way down, but that's totally fine. I definitely enjoyed this while it was going. I thought, like I said, it was really strong and smelled almost reminiscent to maybe like a strawberry pound cake, like a strawberry bakery scent, you know? I really liked it. I just got this randomly one day when I was it's actually kind of in the cleaning aisle in Target, kind of by the laundry products, but yeah, so this was kind of a spur of the moment buy. I don't know if I'd go to repurchase it, but I did enjoy it while I was burning it. And then we will go on to the Polypro bags. So the first 2 are from Destination Wax. The first one's Day of the Dead. This was really good, really strong, very long lasting. It is a Lush dupe type, so it did have that kind of like that kind of bath bomby note in the background, but this one, it made sense because it is a Lush dupe. So really strong, really nice. Coffee espresso macchiato. This was fine. I mean, a good coffee, decent throw, just not a standout coffee. It was good and I enjoyed it while I warmed it, but not a repurchase or anything. This is One Swanky scent from my bakery mystery bag, Falling in Love Cozy Mittens. It's like a strawberry pound cake pumpkin pecan waffle mix. So good. I loved it. I would totally look out for more of this. I think I have Falling in Love from their random like flash RTS sale that they had a while back, but I totally get this mix again. I will say, so Swanky, it's a beautiful soft wax formula. It's so strong while it's going, but it's not long lasting. It kind of only lasts a few hours and then dies down, but I'm okay with that because it's so decadent smelling while it's going. I warmed a pink sugar pie crust. This was the Bathing Gardens, like this was the like 8-piece little pie. So good. Nice medium scent throw. You definitely get the pink sugar. I'm not sure about the pie crust, but I definitely get pink sugar. This was really, really nice. And I have backups of that pink sugar pie crust and I'm glad. Teddy Bees, Vanilla and Lilac. So this is funny. I actually did this pretty soon after I got it in. I mean, not soon after, but it was poured in March. And typically I let my Teddy Bees sit a little bit longer than that. But this was very good performance. the reason I did this is because lilac scent I would really only do in the springtime. So I thought, do I want to let it sit in my collection a whole nother year, or should I just try it now? And I'm so glad I tried it now. It was really, really a good performer. It was kind of light and a little funny smelling on cold, but it did really, really well when I actually went to warm this. I would say it was leaning strong. It kind of smelled like lilacs in the morning with like dewdrops on them. It was really good. And then I finished Strawberry Fudgery. This is so funny. I started off not loving this scent at first. I thought it was a little too like vanilla fudge butter strong, not strawberry pound cake strong enough. I don't know why, but the last time I finished off a chunk, there was like one chunk left and I split it into 4 and did it in my office warmer. I loved it. I thought it was so much stronger on the strawberry pound cake this time. It was so good. So I don't know if, like I said, Teddy B's combination of needing long cure time, or if it just does much better in the spring summertime for me, but I loved it to the point that I would actually look out for this scent again. So sometimes you gotta give scents more than one chance. Different seasons, longer cure time, something like that, different warmers, different areas of your house, it might surprise you. So really enjoyed that. This is the melted mousse scent that I was saying in my last wax melt empties that I loved. This is my favorite melted mousse scent I've done so far. Cake by the Ocean, so good, so pretty, so long lasting. It's definitely salty sea air heavy at first, but it goes away and it's a beautiful bakery scent. I would totally get this scent again from them. I really liked it and it was like leaning strong. You do have to like salty sea air though. Broadway Wax, I Want It Now. This did so much better on warm than on cold. On cold it was fine, on warm it was super good. I feel like a lot of their bakery comes off with like some kind of creamy background note. I'm not sure what it would be. I've had these different scent notes from other vendors and I don't get that same creamy background note that I do from Broadway Wax, but I really liked it. It was like medium to strong performance. I have one more of these and I'm happy I do. But yeah, let me know if you've had Broadway Wax bakery scents, because I feel like there's always a little bit of a extra creamy note in them. And I mean, I like it, no complaints, but it's just a little different than some other vendors. Really good though. Tropicaling, I loved this. This was so good. I didn't really get the cucumber melon, but I got a lot of the coconut and vanilla and I loved it. It was super strong. I would say this too was actually pretty long lasting. And then Broadway Wax Ahoy Matey. This was interesting. It didn't really smell like how I pictured it would smell on cold or on warm. I think it's the Captain Crunch berries. Sometimes I always think cereal blends are always gonna smell like Fruit Loops, but no, definitely not. It smelled a little bit different. I do feel like this got a little bit lost in the background, a little bit nose blind to this at times. Definitely not too sweet of a bakery cereal scent, but I don't know, it was okay. Not something I would like crave to repurchase in the future, but you know, it was good while I warmed it. We have some vintage chic scents. This is Nuts About You. This was a really good, not overly sweet bakery, but really, really good. Probably like a medium scent throw in my office. Summer Nights Ginger Ale. This was super nice, a nice lemonade ginger ale scent. I'd say the ginger ale was the strongest in here. Definitely a good summertime blend. Jackie O Peanut Butter Zucchini Bread. Medium on a tea light. I mixed this with other peanut butter blend. Maybe, I don't know which peanut butter one, because I have Nutter Butter and peanut butter jar here as well. Honestly, both of these were kind of light. So I think I mixed all of these or something, because I think they were all pretty small shapes, like maybe like snowflake shapes or something small like that. So I just mixed them, all 3 of these, in my living room area. So they were all kind of light. But this one definitely, out of these peanut butter ones, I feel like this one did stand out a little bit more on its own. We have some Pharmacist's Daughter. This one is Fresh Mint. This is the Snap Bars, I think. Just a really nice creamy mint. Long lasting, good throw. Enjoyed it. Then I have some coffee scents that were from like the first Pharmacist's Daughter pre-order scent I did. These were old because they were not in the tins, not in like the loaf tins. This was back when they did like the loaves that they just poured in like a mold, I think. Coconut coffee is amazing. Such a strong coconut bakery with a little bit of coffee in the background, but the coconut is strong. Like I said with all coffee, so good and so strong initially, but not necessarily long lasting. I would buy this again. Coffee House on its own, it was fine, but I just ended up mixing this with a lot of different bakery blends or other coffee house, you know, blends. It's not something I think I would do on its own, but I love it in blends. So it was good. Not too bitter, not too sweet of a coffee, good throw, but I don't think I need another loaf of it in the future. I'd rather just get Coffee House in coffee blends. This was Rise and Shine. This was good. More of the coffee shines through, not overly sweet or anything like that. Enjoyed it while I warmed it. And then another loaf in Strawberry Birthday Cake. This was super good. Really nice, like fresh picked strawberry scent. Not as strong on the bakery. It was actually more strong on the fresh picked strawberry, but I really enjoyed it. Good on its own, good as a blender. Next up, we have some L3. So I'm just going to start with these two scoop bowls I did. The first one is Peppermint Sugar Cookie Royale. This was amazing. Super, super, super peppermint heavy on cold, but the Sugar Cookie Royale decadence definitely comes out on warm. This is like a perfect mix for me and my husband, because my husband loved the peppermint and I love the bakery aspect of the Sugar Cookie Royale. Really good. I don't need to buy this immediately right now, but I would definitely look out for that again in the future. And then Roasted Coffee Caramel. This is good, but not my favorite coffee blend from L3. I'd actually prefer to get, I think it was Roasted Coffee White Elephant Exchange. That one was good. This one was fine. Enjoyed it while I warmed it, but don't need more. This one was my customs I did, Fall Faves. She offers this scent a lot, so it's not anything special. It's not that I created this blend or anything, but Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Zucchini Bread Sugar Cookie Royale. This is absolutely amazing. I would totally get this blend again. I think I do have it in my collection because I don't ever want to be without it. It is amazing, so strong. Honeydew Melon Cotton Candy Birthday Cake. This was good. Honeydew Melon, definitely the strongest. This was like a medium to strong scent. Good summertime blend. Same with this one, Cantaloupe Caribbean Escape Honeydew Melon. Again, Honeydew Melon, pretty strong. Same as the other one, medium to strong performer, good summertime scent. Satsuma Vanilla Bean Nectarine Saltwater Mermaid. Again, a very nice, you know, bright, citrusy summertime scent. Really nice. I didn't feel like this one was super long lasting. Lemon Curd Lemon Pound Cake Dusty Fairy Toes. Really enjoyed this. Really nice. Again, bright, kind of lemony citrus scent. Enjoyed this one. Avobath Avocado Coconut Frosty Fizzy Bubbly. Definitely strong on the fizzy and like citrus, like Avobath. Not too strong on like the coconut avocado scent oil, but this was really good for the summertime. Okay, White Elephant Exchange Cupcakes at Tiffany's Zucchini Bread. This is amazing. A staple that I want to have in my collection. So good, so strong. Loved it. I should say strong while it lasted, but not necessarily long lasting. Pinkberry Clouds. Apparently this is like a Bath & Body Works dupe she had when it came out. I have not seen her come out with this since she said she duped it like last summer. I didn't love it at first. It kind of like, I almost thought I got like a little bit of a tree note out of it, but when I warmed this, I loved it. It was like a medium throw, super, super good. I would say this one was kind of long lasting. It kind of reminded me of like a pink starburst and a little bit of a tree note. I loved it on warm. I haven't seen her come out with Pinkberry Clouds in a super, like I said, since she actually came out with that like last summer. But if I saw it, I would get it again. I have a handful of Sassy Girl Aroma. I'm trying to work through my Sassy Girl Aroma stash as well, just because there was a time where I was buying so much of it, but not warming it, and you need to warm your wax and enjoy it. This one's Sandra. I think this is like a candles dupe. Is this like a Bays or Buys dupe or something like that? I'm not sure. This was fine. Would not repurchase. Just very floral, very heavy powdery rose. It was strong, but just I don't like when it's too powdery rose. Red, white, and blue. I did this on 4th of July. Super nice. Strongest on the cherry note. I really didn't notice the blueberry bakery notes as much, but definitely cherry heavy for sure. And not like a medicine cherry or anything. It was really good. It was probably like a medium performer. Not super long lasting, but good while it was going. Mirror Maze. I think this is a pretty popular blend. I mean, it's good. A good like watermelon, lemon lime fizzy scent. A good summertime blend, but nothing like standoutish in my mind. I wouldn't like repurchase this again, but you know, enjoyed it while I warmed it. This one's sorry, let me do this one because it's still fruity. This is Jenny Juice. Again, I think this is a pretty popular blend of hers. I would say this is pineapple heavy, a good summertime fruity blend. Enjoyed it while I warmed it. Coffee in the Kitchen. This one was, you know, good, but not anything too crazy. I feel like it leaned like a caramel coffee scent. You know, good while it was going. Lilacs in a Vase. This was so good. It smelled like a lilac bush. Again, I kind of just wanted to finish it up because I feel like it's a little bit more of a springtime scent. But this was just super accurate to like a lilac scent with like dew. It was really good. That one and the Teddy Bees one were both really good lilac scents. Let's Be Friends. I did not like this one. This was like my least favorite coffee scent of hers. Not sweet at all, very bitter. Friendship bread must have some sort of baking spices in it too. It's just very okay. I definitely had to mix this with other bakery scents to make it a little bit more sweet. Pop's Chocolate Chop. This was a sweet yet tart strawberry blend. I feel like sweet because of the other scent notes in here, but the strawberry somehow was a little bit tart to me. It didn't really stand out in my mind when I went to warm it. It's definitely not an all-time favorite strawberry bakery. I definitely love other strawberry scents from Sassy Girl Aroma more than this one, so it wouldn't be a repurchase, but you know, good while I warmed it. This was Purity. This was probably the best strawberry banana blend that I've had. I don't typically like love banana blends. They're not like standoutish in my mind, but this one was really good, leaning strong, and I would say actually a pretty long lasting blend of Sassy Girl Aromas. This was really good. Like I said, the best banana bakery scent I've had to date. I would potentially look out for this one again in the future. I don't know if I need like it in large quantities, but maybe like another brittle in the future. I really liked it. And then rounding out my empties video with some Southbound bakery bags. The first one is Buried Love Spell. This one reminded me a lot of Graveyard Spells because that's another love spell blend. I really liked it. This was super, super good with a little extra sweetness from the berries, medium to strong. Definitely liked it. Would repurchase. Blueberry Cookie Bread. Loved, loved, loved. This was strong, wonderful, amazing. Totally would purchase it again. Strawberry Cookie Milk. This was a nice scent, but not the strongest. Maybe like a medium throw and also not too long lasting. So it was good. Maybe would pick it up again in a small quantity to test it out again. Could be that this is from September, maybe just because it's getting a little bit old, but you know, nothing too standoutish, but enjoyed while I warmed it. And then the last bakery bag was Strawberry Seduction. Very creamy, nice strawberry bakery blend, medium throw. Definitely enjoyed it. Again, maybe pick it up again in like a bakery bag or something. Enjoyed it. Nice throw. So yeah, that was my wax melt empties from the past couple weeks here. Let me know if you've warmed anything that I showed, anything from Southbound, L3, anything like that. Samplers, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.